Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and happy Sunday. If you've not been to my channel before, my name is Sharon and I'm living on a part-time income. If you want to know all about how I do manage on a part-time income, I would highly recommend that you watch my previous video where I share my cost of living and my bills. And also I did a previous one of a general how I manage on a part-time income. So hopefully either of those might be of interest to you. If you're new here today, thank you for visiting. And if you're returning, thank you for returning as well. I'm really happy to see you. So I'm going to have a little bit of a chat with you. It's not going to be an overly long video. But basically, I wanted to catch up with what I've been spending this week. And it has been, for me, a little bit of a spendy one, especially if you've seen a couple of my videos earlier this week. So basically, you might have been aware that I bagged myself a lovely little thrift bargain at the charity shop last Sunday. It was a Missoni cardigan for £4, and I have showed that on a short in the previous video. So I was very happy with that. And on that same day, I also decluttered and I managed to put towards the charity pile about 11 pairs of footwear and a pair of jeans. So I was really happy with that. So it was kind of like 11 out and 1 in, which I think is pretty good going. And on Monday, I actually went through all my t-shirts and all my tops, and I managed to declutter a further 5 items. These were another pair of jeans, 3 t-shirts and a night dress. Then on the Tuesday, as again I'd previously mentioned in my midweek video, I did go shopping and I actually bought 2 new t-shirts. I bought a cream cardigan from Primark, a pair of linen trousers from Primark and a pair of denim shorts. And it was also a family member's birthday, so I bought them a gift card. So I would say there that I spent 17... just under £80 in total there. Yes, so that was a fairly spendy day, but I did review my purchases, very happy with them. Already worn one of the t-shirts. I know that the trousers that I bought, the green linen ones, they go really nicely with a top that I previously bought on Vinted, which is a Marks and Spencer's shirt, which is the same green and white pattern. And the denim shorts I'm very happy with. I took the labels off them, put them in the wash. So yeah, everything that I bought I'm extremely happy with. Then Wednesday after work, I went to Primark again because I bought myself a new bra. That was £4. And then on Thursday, I went to go and visit my son and his partner and my granddaughter. And I get the train there. And the train fare is just shy of £20 return. So it's like a day out for me. I get to see my family. I get time to spend time with my granddaughters. It was a really lovely quality day. Myself and my son and my granddaughter First we went for lunch and he treated us to pie and mash, and it was absolutely delicious. I really love pie and mash and liquor, perfect lunch. Yeah. And then he went his way and I took my granddaughter to the park, and we spent quite a little while in the park. It was just a lovely day. She loves the swings, she loves the playground, she loves walking around. So we had a really lovely time in the park. Then I thought, you know what, going to be a bit cheeky, I'm going to have a little walk around the charity shops. Might even see something for my granddaughter, a little toy. Well, we got to the first charity shop. I'd actually just walked in the door and she'd fallen fast asleep. I think all the fresh air had really knocked her out. So I reclined her, she was happy, she was fast asleep, and it left time for me to have a little look around. And in the first charity shop that I stopped at, I actually found a really pretty blouse. Now, I have been after a white summer blouse with a bit of embroidery or lace maybe on it, just to add as a bit of a feature. I couldn't find one when I was shopping on Tuesday in the shopping centre that I went. And again, that's one of the reasons why I thought I'd go to the charity shops on the Thursday afternoon to see if I could see one. Well, I didn't actually see a white one, but I actually found this one, and it is a linen, so it's a beige linen one. Excuse the creases, this will need to be laundered and ironed, but I wanted to keep it out for the video. So as you can see, it's got some embroidery on the front. That's the embroidery detail. Got some really pretty button detailing, and then it's got these lovely bell sleeves. And this was from Cancer Research, and that was £5.75. And it's a bit of a fit and flare one, very creased. And the back has got some nice embroidery detail as well. But I thought, you know what, this will go perfect with the denim shorts that I bought from Primark. It will go with denim anyway. It will go with some white trousers that I've already got. This will just be a perfect little summer top. Nice and loose, not too clingy, and £5.75. I was very happy with that. So on to the next one. Then I went in one, had a look around there, didn't see anything, and then went into the next one. And I found a really lovely monsoon dress. I'm really happy with this because I've got an event and the theme is La Dolce Vita. And so when I saw this dress with the fruit on it, I thought, yeah, this is going to just be perfect. I did try it on. I was very happy with it. I have actually just washed it. I haven't ironed it yet. But yeah, this is the dress. So as you can see, it's got lemons and oranges on it. It's in a beautiful satin material. And I am just so happy with it. It's got wrap detail to it. And it's also got these really pretty little buttons on there. And again, as you can see, it's a monsoon dress. So the top is lined and it's got quite a nice feel to it. It's not too light, not too heavy either. And that was £10. I'm just really happy with this. It's just a pretty summer dress, which I'm sure I'll get a fair bit of wear out of. So yeah, very happy with that. And then the next thing that I saw was this little Peruna number. So it's a lightweight blouse, and what attracted me to it was the colours, was the orange and the blue. And I might have mentioned in my last midweek video that I had in mind to get a t-shirt in Marks and Spencer's that was apricot and blue, but they didn't have it. They had it online, but they didn't have it in store. So when I saw this Peruna top in the colours that I wanted, I thought, well, that's a sign, isn't it? A sign for me to buy more. That was, oh, let's have a look, £4. And it has actually as well got a little camisole underneath. You can see there's a little cream colour camisole, and it's in a really soft, fluid, not quite sure if it's a viscose mix, but it's so light. And I thought, yeah, this will go perfectly with denim, with white. And for £4, it was basically half of what the Marks and Spencer's t-shirts were in store. And this is Peruna. So I'm very happy with that deal. So yes, so I did spend on Thursday in the charity shops, and the total that I spent there was £19.75. I got a dress, I got Peruna blouse £4, and the linen one, which was £5.75, and then my train ticket as well. So I spent just shy of £40 there. And then Friday, in light of the fact that I just felt guilty that I'd like spent a bit. I mean, to be fair, last week for me was my payday, and I also had a tiny bit of surplus money left over from my monthly spending on my groceries. So I kind of reset for the month, and some of that surplus has gone towards paying off my spending. I didn't have to dip into savings, which I was very happy about. So I thought, you know what, if I've had to dip into a couple of other funds to kind of pay for that, I'm absolutely fine with that, because I haven't touched savings. And then, so sorry, getting back to what I was going to say for Friday, I went through my winter stuff, and I came up with 7 items that I didn't want anymore. And these were a mix of a knit dress, jumpers and cardigans. And also a dress that I bought from the charity shop, I think last month. But when I tried it back on again, I felt I wasn't really feeling it, to be fair. And it was only £3. And that's the beauty of buying from the charity shop. You know, sometimes it can seem like a mistake, but in effect, I view it as that I'm giving the money to charity for the item. And if I don't want the item, I'm giving the item back to charity. So it's kind of like a double donation. I don't kind of quibble too much or feel bad too much if I find that a charity shop item no longer takes my fancy anymore, because it's keeping it within the charity system, and I think that's more important than me losing out £2, £3, £4. So yes, so I donated 7 items to my local charity shop on Friday. So the week ended with me donating basically 23 items I donated, and then I bought 5, 6, 7, and I bought 10 items. So that's pretty good. That's definitely 1 in and over 2 out. So I will take that. I'm happy with that. So yeah, so that was my week, my bit of a spendy week, but I kind of have explained how I managed to work around that, which I'm really pleased about. And I did a small Tesco shop. So I'm going to show you now what I got in Tesco's, and then it'll just be an end video to close on and say goodbye. So I'll see you in a minute. Hi guys, so for a change I've done a Tesco shop. Not a lot here, but just some basics to see me through. And basically today I had double pie and mash for my lunch at the pie and mash shop, and it was absolutely delicious. Yes, I've had 4 pies this week, guilty as charged. In my defence, I would say that at least they're all different flavours. So today's pie and mash that I had was minced beef. And as you know from my previous video, my other ones were my Marks and Spencer's pies. One was a cheese, an onion and potato one, and the other one was chicken and gravy. They all went down a treat, I can assure you. So in light of the fact that I had double pie and mash and liquor, I thought, well, I'm just going to have a sandwich for my tea. So when I went into Tesco's, I was very happy to see that they had some Warburton rolls on yellow sticker, and I actually got a decent price on the yellow sticker. These are 44p. So I'm actually going to have 2 for my tea, and I'm going to freeze the other 4 because they will be handy for things like I've got bean burgers in the freezer, and if I do decide to buy any beef burgers, then I know I've got the rolls to go with. It's very rare that I have burgers, so it is just nice to, I think, keep 4 in the freezer just as a standby. And then basically next on the list was the wafer thin ham, which I'm going to have in my rolls this evening. They were £1.25, and the coleslaw was £1.15. And I also got in Tesco's earlier this week 4 Activia rhubarb gut health yogurts. So basically these were a club card buy, and I thought that it was a pretty good price because they were normally £2.50, and there was a 75p discount on those, so I thought that was pretty good. So that made them £1.75 for 4, and I thought I'd try the rhubarb flavour. Then I also picked up a ristorante pepperami salami pizza, and that was £3.25. But that also had £1.50 off because of the club card price. So that made that £1.75. And then the other thing that I picked up was some peas, and these were £1.09. So for the 3 items at my extra Tesco, they came to £4.59. And then the 3 items that I got in my local Tesco Express, they came to £2.84. So a total of £7.43 spent on 6 items, which I think is pretty good going actually. So yeah, a little Tesco shop, makes a change, a yellow sticker bargain as well, can't complain. So I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. So thanks for watching my Tesco food shop there. I don't normally spend quite a bit in Tesco's, but it was just really more for convenience. So yeah, that was done. So I'm going to say goodbye to you now, and thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you stopping by. It means a lot to me. And please leave some comments for me. Let me know if you're decluttering at the moment, out of your summer wardrobe, out of your winter wardrobe, if you're replenishing items, either buying brand new or whether you're going to the charity shop to replenish things or getting things from Vinted. I'd really like to know. So thanks for watching. If you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. That would mean so much to me. And thank you so much if you are already subscribed. And I'd love it if you would just like and comment. So I'll see you on the next one, and thanks for stopping by. Bye guys.